Melinda has a question. This is Hey Garden Guy, Charlie Stocker. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. If you have questions, you can ask through those networks, or you can go to heygardenguy.com, our website page. Give us your email address, and we will answer questions, and I mean in a timely fashion. And the questions, if I don't know the answer, I won't manufacture one. I'll get the information and make sure it's correct for you. So, Melinda has a question. She loves her houseplants. She has about 25 of them. The tail is almost wagging the dog, it seems like, but nonetheless, what are some basic houseplant care tips that I need to be approaching or really pay attention to? And I think the first thing you need to do in terms of if you're going to have a good experience with houseplants, number one, you need to consider what the light requirements are. You will know what those light requirements are by what the label says on the houseplant. Is it direct light? Is it indirect light? Is it only 2 hours of sun? Is it a full? That will be on the label. If you don't have a label on your houseplant, then I would simply go on, look it up in Wikipedia or any of those stations on the internet, and they will tell you how much light you need. So light is number one. Number two is watering in terms of the care of your houseplants. Here's a simple thing you can do to see if your houseplant is getting enough water. Take a toothpick and stick it down into the soil. Take it out. If that toothpick is clean and has no soil residue on it, you know it's time for you to water. And generally, just anywhere from a half a cup to a cup is more than enough. But you figure with the toothpick how much water you actually need. So you have light, you have water, and then you have a fertilizer. Any fertilizing that you have found successful, use. I like the Miracle Grow or the fish emulsion. Either one of those work real good. You can do it through water, dissolving it in water, or you can do a direct granular application on the fertilizer. And generally, in the growing season, all you need is about one fertilizing once every 3 weeks is more than enough. And finally, temperature. Again, the plant label will tell you what the temperature should be at, but just as a rule of thumb, anywhere from 65 to 75 degrees is ideal. Now, just a couple little tidbits. If you cook vegetables and you just kind of parboil them and you still have some, and you have the juice left, you have the juice left from the vegetables, don't throw that out. That has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it, so when you're finished, you've taken the vegetables out, use them to water your houseplants. Epsom salts is another good ingredient that you can occasionally, once a month, just put maybe a tablespoon around your houseplants. And finally, if you're having houseplants, if you're having trouble getting houseplants to bloom, one of the best methods is simply to take the apple cores that you have left over and place them around the inside of your houseplant. That gives off ethylene gas, and if your houseplant has any predisposition to bloom at all, it will bloom with those apple cores giving off that ethylene gas. This is Charlie Stocker, the Garden Guy, answering and raising your IQ one question at a time.